The Bobby Bones Show, everybody roll.
Yeah.
We have a family fighting in country music within themselves. The band Perry, they're all fighting with each other. And Neil, who used to be in the band, because it was two brothers and a sister, Neil says, I was kicked out of the band and fired, and I'm not getting any money. And now all heck's broken loose. Mm-hmm. So the band Perry, here's If I Die Young.
If I die young, bury me inside.
So massive band. Says he was terminated, he was removed, lost financial interest and access to the band's resources after his termination in June. He has a solo project. He announced it the same way that woman was killed, by doing one of those Netflix documentary memes.
Yeah, he sat down. He's like,
yeah.
He's
like,
preparing for my Netflix documentary.
About how I was kicked out of the family band.
I bet people thought that was a joke.
Yeah.
I thought it was a joke at first.
I did too, and then more stuff started popping up on my feed, and I was like, oh, he's not joking. And I think he even went more specific in the meme too, like even said how I was kicked out and replaced with my sister's husband.
Yeah, and then he used a clip from me.
He did?
Yeah, he used a clip from the podcast on Netflix.
I didn't see
because
that.
you interviewed
Kimberly
and her husband.
Yeah, the band Perry. You mean the band Perry?
The band Perry.
Yeah. Here's a clip, and this is the clip from his Instagram post. It does start with me, so hit that. I think you pulled off the greatest coup ever. You were in the band Perry with the two brothers. It's kind of hard to be the band Perry without your brothers. So you come back, your brother, and your husband, and then you drop your brother. So was that if it was on purpose?
I wish I could claim that, because maybe it would assure job security forever and ever. But no, it just happened the way that it happened. It did not feel authentic to me to play band Perry songs live under the solo artist banner. And also, I just missed the hell out of playing with family on stage, whoever that family ended up becoming. But no, not strategic.
I was right. It was the greatest coup ever.
Wow.
Interesting.
So, do you know what happened to the original brother?
Well,
You mean
that
the
is one of them.
other?
There are two.
Yeah, the other one.
They're both original.
What she told,
The first one that left.
great point. What she told me was one of them is doing some music. I think that's this one, and the other one I think was like a stylist or something, right?
Well, Reed came back initially when they first.
Yeah, he was part of it. That's why I
Okay.
said it was the greatest coup ever. They brought a brother back and then shifted him off to the side. And I was kind of kidding, but I wasn't. I was like, "Oh, you tricked. You got us. Good job."
So is this just one of those things where he has his truth and she has her truth?
I'm sure it's somewhere. I won't even say in the middle, but I'm sure. Yeah. Is this another clip from the Bobbycast? Man, he's just quoting me like crazy. She said one of the. Let me just play the clip.
Like, where are your brothers? Where are they?
Where are your brothers?
They live in California. Both of them married. Reed lives in Joshua Tree with the scorpions and the snakes. He and his wife are raising 5 wild Mustangs. That's a big question.
I don't know. Sounds like he's on the internet saying I want to be back in the band Perry or want some money. He has a new project called Wolves of June. And I'm going to tell you how I don't hunt. I don't hunt as somebody who interviews people, because if I were a hunter, Mike and I would hit him up yesterday afternoon and said, "Come on, let's talk. We want first dibs." We're not that. But if Neil Perry wants to come on,
You're wide open.
I'll have him. I mean, if he doesn't do a bunch of other stuff first, I'm not going to be ninth in line. But if he's like, "Hey, I'll let someone talk." When Florida Georgia Line was at each other's throats, I let one on and the other one called me crying, so I was going to let him on. And then just because I felt like that was fair.
So do you think he's stirring this up? Obviously, he has an album to promote.
Maybe.
So why not make it seem as dramatic as possible to get more attention?
That's true.
If it were, as they say, 4D chess, she's in on it too. And it's, hey, just say you want to be back in the band. Your project Wolves of June will be Wolves of June. We could have done better. But will be announced. And nobody loses because we're really not fighting. But people love a feud on the internet where no one's getting hurt.
Mm-hmm.
But why bring your clips back up?
Because
I nailed it.
Yeah, because Bobby literally said,
I nailed the
"This is
greatest coup of
I
all
know,
time."
but I would only bring those clips up if I was really upset.
Well, no,
Not
but
if it
it's
was
marketing.
planned.
Like,
Yeah.
Oh.
of course.
It really inspires me to create a fake feud with someone. I'm not sure if this is real or not. And also, who cares? I hope for the personal part of it, if they're really fighting within the family, I don't like that for them because I like Kimberly a lot. I don't know Neil. I like Kimberly a lot because Kimberly will cut you. And I respect that. Like, she goes into a room and she owns the room. She's one of the rare ones that she's the boss. and like I like her, and I hope there's no family real fighting because I don't want that to happen. But nobody's getting hurt here, and if they can figure it out and he can have a successful Wolves of June, let it rock.
Yeah,
it's a good story. I just like that I was used.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Weeks later, I was terminated the day after my birthday.
Oh,
that hurts.
Yeesh.
After the birthday, man.
And to use the word terminated.
Feels like murder, doesn't it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Weeks later, my job was murdered. I never expected that my decision not to participate under those circumstances would also mean losing my financial interest and access to the band's platforms. Ooh, maybe we just didn't read the contract fully, Neil.
Yeah, see that part. So is there anything like money they made together that gets made off of things they did in the past he no longer gets?
Well, I don't know because I haven't seen the fine print. However, maybe it says if you decide to leave the band, you leave the financial interest of the band. And
sounds
that
like he
was in
didn't
the company.
decide. Sounds like he was terminated.
Sounds like we have no idea. Then I watched a story emerge that didn't resemble the one I lived. The anger became music, the grief defined songs, the loss became freedom. And then Wolves of June.
So what genre is Wolves of June?
No idea. Didn't even listen. Don't know if it exists yet. Does it exist?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Pretty good.
Really? What's the vibe?
It's like kind of soulful rock.
Oh, I love soulful rock.
Yes, that's good.
Ray, we have any Wolves of June in the system?
I'll look.
Yeah, I'm gonna look. I'm just gonna type it.
Did it come out in June?
Dude, I don't know.
Oh, they're the Wolves of June.
My algorithm feeds me to me, so I saw me in a clip yesterday, and then that's how I found out about the Band Perry fighting. Wolves of June. Oh, okay, we got it. That's him. The song is called TNT. Right now it has less than 1,000 streams, but we're gonna fix that.
TNT like Dynamite or the TV network?
I don't know because I haven't hit play yet.
Okay, guys, we're learning something about wolves here because they are most active during the month of June.
Interesting.
And it often symbolizes themes of freedom, nature, and the wild.
This is from my phone, so
it's background music.
Well. Oh.
Hey, I like
dang.
that.
That's cool.
That hits.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Let me hear the hook. Let me hear it come in.
She's got a good voice.
I might be turning into a Wolves of June fan. Come on. Here comes the hook right here. I'm imagining.
Give a little break.
Yeah, here we go. And go. I'm already singing.
Pre-chorus.
Oh. I'm a Wolves of June fan.
Dude, that sounds so
Consider
good.
me in. I'm a wolf. I'm a wolf right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I can love them both. Band Perry, I'm a Perrier and a Juner. If that's straight marketing, kudos to them. If they're fighting, let's figure it out. But I'll have you on, Neil, if you want to come on, but it's got to be quick. I got things to do. Calendar's full.
We're already in August.
So many people where I just want to know, like, really what's going on. Like them.
Oh, yeah, what would you know?
Well, I saw a clip of Alex Cooper talking about Dave.
She answered that question so wrong.
But she answered it like,
yeah,
you're talking about from CNBC?
Yeah, like she wasn't telling the. So, I'm sorry to hijack. You go.
No, you maybe understand it better than I do, but
Dave Portnoy wrote a book. In the book, Dave Portnoy has created Barstool, also hilarious.
And that was her jump start to
Yeah, Call Her Daddy was on Barstool.
Mm-hmm.
And in his book, he alleges that to get out of their deal, they were going to accuse him of sexual harassment.
Oh, man.
To get out of the deal because they wanted out of the deal. So he writes all this. And she hasn't addressed it. And she goes on CNBC and the interviewer goes, hey, so you haven't really addressed this anywhere. So I'm going to ask the question. And she goes, well, I've been pregnant for a long time.
she was like, I'm just in my mom era.
Yeah, she said, he said, is that true? And she goes, I've just been pregnant. And she goes, well, Dave's got his story. And, if you know Dave, he's quite the personality. And from my recollection, to me, what I heard was, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
See, that's
never
so
answered it.
interesting. That's how you saw that.
Ask me that question. and
Okay, well, just through my filter, and then I'll ask you. My filter was, oh, wow, she doesn't want to flat out call him a liar. So she's just saying he's got his ways and he's, zany, crazy, Dave. And then I'm over here, and that is not how I remember it happening at all. And so I thought that was her gentle way of saying he's lying. That's not what happened. And I'm not going to tell you what happened, but that's not it.
That's interesting.
That was literally how I took it.
And it could be true. That could
and
be true.
you took it as
ask me the question. You can ask it however you want, but ask me the question. Did you threaten him with sexual harassment?
okay. To get out of your contract, was it going to be that Dave there was some sort of sexual harassment in the company?
No, we never were going to do that. I don't know where that story came from. No, the answer is no. That's how it's a no.
Then you're saying no.
It's not first deflect. I've been pregnant. I'm not answering it. And then after that, well, you know how he does. No, the answer is no.
Did she ever say the answer is no?
She goes, we have.
No. She said that. No, she said.
I can spot a snake oil salesman on an interview a mile away.
Okay, that's interesting.
Takes one to know one, though.
I guess
Yeah,
so,
take one to know one.
I was like, oh wow, she's saying he has this, zany personality that comes up with these wacko ideas, and that he wrote it in a book, but that's not how she remembers it. But she was trying to be polite towards him,
But that's not her brand is not polite.
I know
It's not mean, but it's not polite. Like so we interpreted it differently.
Yeah.
To me though, it screams, yeah, that was pretty true. I found a PR way to dance around that.
So has the stuff with her and Alex Earl just died? Like what happened with, okay. I didn't know if I missed an update on that, but that's now circling back in my mind. And I guess I don't care too much about it, but it was such a hot topic for a minute, and then it just
so hot, girlfriend. It's
and
so
then
hot.
just poof, gone. I don't know the resolution.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Well, thanks for coming to the tea hour here. That's it. Let's take some calls if you guys want to hop in. 877-77-BOBBY. Get in. We're ready for you. We got lots of phone lines. Back in a second. I want to go over to Dave in Colorado who's listening right now. Dave, what's up, man?
Hey, good morning. How you guys doing?
We're doing pretty good. What do you want to say?
I just have to agree with Lunchbox, not very often, but I will agree with them. Little boys don't need to be wearing bracelets and necklaces. We need to get back to raising little boys to be young men and little girls to be young women.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Cutting out a little bit, but
We got the message.
his idea is little boys don't need to be making bracelets or necklaces.
'Cause that's not what young men do.
Right.
Okay, because why Dave?
Because that's what I'm supposed to
He's chopping so much. I'm sorry. I would have loved to have heard his reasoning. I think I probably know it. And I do appreciate the call, but he's chopping out so much. Dave, thank you. Lunchbox, Dave is supporting you.
Yeah, and I think Dave sees my point. Like, I want them to be playing in the mud. Like, I don't mind arts and crafts, but necklaces and bracelets, like I said, is where it crosses the line. Like, paint a picture, do something like that. That's cool. But wearing the necklaces and bracelets makes you a target.
A target? To who?
People like Lunchbox and Dave.
Oh, God. Got it.
That's funny. Let me try Andrew. Let's see if it's working over for Andrew. Andrew in New Orleans.
Good morning, studio.
Morning.
So, y'all just said a story earlier today about a mom whose son was 11, and Amy left out the part about him having autism. But he wanted to do Halloween for his birthday, so his mom got it together and did all that for him, and they had multiple families that participated in his neighborhood, which I thought was phenomenal. However, it kind of seemed like the only reason few of the people in the studio would participate is if the child had special needs. And to me, that kind of hit a nerve. You know, why does he have to have autism just for people to participate? Why does that make a difference?
It doesn't, but I think it's real cool when people step in and help when it's extra difficult for the parents in other situations. Meaning, I think with any sort of special need with a child, you're probably having to put in a bit more effort for everything, with more sensitivities, with more learning, with more trying to understand daily. And to have any help at all in that situation, to me, makes me feel good. And that's why in that situation, heck, if you don't do it for a kid's birthday, okay, whatever.
I don't think that many families would have gotten involved.
Like I don't
No
either.
way.
I don't.
But hey, wouldn't it be cool if they did? If
It'd
they
be
did
fine.
it just well,
it'd be
the
nice.
story might be that like look at people just being nice just to be nice
Yeah.
with this neurotypical child.
And I think for me, but when I hear that story about that, it's a bunch of people in the neighborhood that understand what the family day to day is going through and learning from, and why their life is special and hard and all these different things. And if they can do something to alleviate some of that, I think that's freaking amazing. So to me, that's why that story hit a bit different. So, but I don't think that story even makes the air if like kid wants to have Halloween on his birthday in April. All right.
And the neighborhood
Sounds like
set
that.
up some stuff. No
That
big deal.
kid's gonna be up for some disappointment in life. He's like an adult, and he's like, "No, it's Halloween now."
That's true.
That's funny. So Andrew, I can understand your point, but I just wanted to share my point back with you. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely understand like the need to step in and help people. I think about my own son, and he's 8, about to turn 9, and his birthday is literally in 2 weeks. So when I think of that, I'm like, hey, if you want to have, a Halloween thing, let's see what we can get together and do. And I think of that for your own daughter, when she turns 10 or 11, I'm sure there's nothing in the world that you wouldn't want to do to make her as happy as possible, or, to help her out. But
I agree with everything you're saying. I agree with. But to me, that story was special because a neighborhood came together to help somebody that had someone with special needs that had an ask that probably was atypical, and they wanted to make it happen for the family.
Yeah,
And
a parent would do anything for their kid. But
Well,
the
It's
the neighborhood.
but the neighbors to all go out of their way to help somebody else's kid, that's different.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like you may do a little mock trick or treat at
For
your house.
sure.
Like, hey, run down the street and then come to our door, ring the doorbell, I'll give you candy.
Yes.
Like, okay, we can make that work. But to get, what was it? It was either 86 or 68.
Oh, it was 80 something.
That
Like
was a lot of people.
neighbors.
Even
A
on
lot of
regular
neighbors.
Halloween.
Yeah, that was bigger than
that's
normal
crazy.
Halloween. Yeah. We all would do whatever for our kids, but that's why that story struck us. So I appreciate the call, Andrew. I'm sure there are people that felt like you, and you just voiced that, and a lot of people go like, "Thanks, Andrew. Appreciate that."
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Thank y'all, guys.
All right, buddy. See you later. All right, we're gonna play this song. This is a good one. It's from May Estes. This is called "The '90s Called." Bobby Bone Show.